Monaco didn't have to work too hard to open up relegation-threatened Lorient. Even the return of Benjamin Lecomte in the visitors' goal couldn't halt the free-scoring Principality, taking a 24th-minute lead through Gabriel Boschilia. The 20-year-old Brazilian was once again on hand to grab his and Monaco's second just 5 minutes later. Lorient were chasing shadows and failed to react when Radamel Falcao's effort rebounded off the post to Saint-Germain, who placed the shot perfectly in the bottom corner. The striker rounded off a 4-0 win that sent a clear warning that Leonardo Jardim's men will be hard to stop. And Monaco are out on their own after Nice were held in Bastia after fine work from Gaël Danik and Sadio Diallo causing confusion. Prince ONIANGUE marked his debut for the Corsicans with the opener. Arnaud SOUQUET levelled midway through the first half, but despite Bastia ending with just 10 men, Nice couldn't find a winner. PSG are right in the mix after recording a victory at Nantes. Julien Draxler drifting centrally, which stretched the Canaries' backline and made space for Lucas to pick out Edinson Cavani. And the Uruguayan fired in from a free kick to notch his 20th of the season and end Sergio Conceição's 100% Ligue 1 record with the Canaries. Lyon and Marseille had damaging defeats to work out their systems when the pair clashed at Le Parc OL on Sunday night. A piece of magic from Mathieu Valbuena had Lyon ahead at the break. Well, tributes to Fofana, who had to retire just a few days ago. Without him there, Alexander Lacazette benefiting from OM debutant Morgan Sanson inadvertently playing him through on goal. Marseille, though, have the deficit as they had in last week's brutal defeat to Monaco. Doria giving the visitors hope, but that was dashed by Lacazette's 17th of the season, picking the pocket of Rolando as Lyon got over last week's shock defeat to Caen. Guingamp looked well placed to win the Breton derby with Rennes after midfielder Moustapha Diallo headed them in front, and Sanjin Prisic was later sent off for the visitors before the break. But Johan Gurkov showed there's still plenty of magic in his feet with a stunner that earned a valuable point for Rennes. Angers had to use Mateo Pavlovic as an emergency striker after a raft of injuries, but the move paid off as the defender scored his first Ligue 1 goal at Saint-Etienne. But Levert came into the match 12 unbeaten against SCO, and when Abdoulaye Bamba turned in Roman Amamu's strike, that looked likely to be extended. Loic Perrin, though, made sure his side would secure just a second win in 7 at home when he bundled in from close range. 14 seconds, not a long time to do much, but Valentin VADA was able to score a first league goal that gave Bordeaux the Garonne derby spoils against Toulouse. Metz had lost just 3 of the last 12 against Montpellier, and their fine form continued thanks to new loanee Cheikh Diabate. Next, Bordeaux forward nodding in Renaud Coad's cross, and the same two were at it again to double the advantage soon after. 11 of their last 12 goals against the Southerners have come in the first half. Another early blitz bringing 3 points for Metz. Lille visited Dijon, and Ronnie Lopez managed to get the ball over Baptiste Rennais, only for the keeper to recover and push it away. Dijon had scored in their previous 7 top-flight games, second best run in the club's history, but failure to extend that meant they had to settle for a point. Well, Caen saw another match postponed with a frozen pitch to blame for their clash with Nantes being cancelled. Nice drew for the 3rd consecutive league match, allowing Monaco and PSG to make further gains on the podium. Monaco's sole occupiers of top spot, 2 clear of stuttering Nice and 3 above champions PSG. Lyon's impressive win over Marseille keeps them within sight of the top 3, while also keeping them 6 clear of Guingamp in 5th. Lorient are back at the bottom with Angers 2 points above in 19th, while Metz are in the playoff berth on goal difference with Caen, Bastia and Dijon all locked on 21 points, which just 5 points separating 13th from 20th. Lyon can hope to close the gap on the podium on Sunday afternoon before the title battle commences on Sunday. Nice face Guingamp and must win to take any advantage of the big clash Sunday night. PSV versus Monaco at Le Parc could go a long way to deciding where the title ends up.